personal thing.
All right, stop talking. Right. So, Karen, tell me, how do you identify and what makes Midsumma diversity and inclusiveness important to you?
It's a very good question. Look, for me, I do now identify as a proud gay woman. I also identify as a lesbian, but none of us face the world with one part of our identity. And
Yeah.
also, a lot of people use different words to because it's such a personal thing. So,
Yes.
one of the really core parts of Midsummer is we don't place labels on people. We certainly recognise I guess, identities that a lot of our communities use and validate those, but we also really validate some freedom for people to identify with a sense of freedom who and how they want to be with a sense of authenticity.
Yeah.
Because at Midsummer, I might be an arts worker, or I might be a gay woman, I might be a lesbian, but I'm also a dog lover and a photographer, and I'm
Yeah.
basically just a human being.
Yes.
And, I think that there's a real strength in the fact that every single one of us is different because we've all had different upbringings, different lived experiences, different things that are really important to us and we're passionate about. And yet, in that difference, in accepting those differences and understanding them, we're actually all the same in a lot of ways as well.
Yes.
And I think that leads to the importance of diversity inclusion for us is Midsummer is very much about bringing people together
Yeah.
and bringing people together regardless of their age, their culture, their background, the things that they love doing. But recognizing all of those things and creating spaces and events where everybody can feel welcome and part of it. But recognizing that you don't do that by just opening the door and say, "Hey, come along," because
Yes.
you tend to often get, one group of ages or one group of cultures in that way. And so we've really looked at who was missing at Pride events, who was missing at arts festivals, who was missing at Midsummer in past, and really worked hard to reach out and make people feel welcome by actually encouraging them to drive their own events and their own interests, because people come to things often when they recognize they see themselves in the mirror, they see people like themselves there,
Yes.
and using that as a way in to get people to connect with other people that are not necessarily like me,
Yes.
if that makes sense.
Absolutely.